Have you ever had that feeling? That prickly sensation on the back of your neck that tells you you're being watched? For one woman in Oregon, that feeling became a terrifying reality back in 2018. Every single morning, like clockwork, she would head out for her jog. Her route was a beautiful, serene trail winding through a dense Oregon forest. The crisp morning air, the sound of birds, the crunch of leaves under her feet, it was her escape, her personal sanctuary. But one day, that sanctuary was invaded. She started noticing him. A man, always in the distance. Never too close, but never too far either. Just there. A persistent shadow clinging to the edge of her vision. At first, she tried to dismiss it. Maybe he was just another jogger enjoying the same trail, on the same schedule. It's a public park, after all. Coincidences happen. But the feeling in her gut told her this was no coincidence. The unease grew with each passing day. The man was always there, a silent, ominous presence. He never got closer, never tried to speak. He just followed. His consistency was what made it so chilling. One morning, she decided she had to know for sure. She had to test her theory. So halfway through her run, she intentionally slowed her pace, pretending to catch her breath. She glanced back subtly, and her heart dropped into her stomach. He had slowed down too, perfectly matching her new pace, maintaining the exact same distance between them. A cold dread washed over her. This was not random. The next day, her fear turned into a desperate plan. She knew the trails like the back of her hand. She decided to deviate from her usual path, taking a lesser-known fork that cut deeper into the woods. It was a risk, but she had to see what he would do. She took the turn, her heart pounding against her ribs, and ran for a few minutes before daring to look back. There he was. He had taken the same turn, a dark figure against the green, still following. Panic set in, pure, unadulterated terror. She wasn't just being paranoid, she was being stalked. Her peaceful morning ritual had turned into a nightmare. She abandoned her route and just ran, blindly, desperately. She just needed to find other people. The woods, once a source of comfort, now felt like a trap. The tall trees like silent, uncaring witnesses. Then up ahead, she saw them. A small group of hikers, their bright jackets a beacon of hope in the sea of green. Relief flooded through her, so potent it almost buckled her knees. She didn't slow down. She sprinted towards them, a choked sob escaping her lips. As she got closer to the group, she risked one last look over her shoulder. The man had stopped. He stood at the edge of the tree line, partially obscured by the shadows. He wasn't running or hiding. He was just standing there, watching her. And his face, it was completely blank. No anger, no frustration, just an empty, unnerving stare. It was the most terrifying thing she had ever seen. As she reached the safety of the hikers, the man simply turned and melted back into the forest, vanishing as silently as he had appeared. Shaken, she immediately reported the incident to the park rangers. What they told her sent another shiver down her spine. She wasn't the first. Multiple women had filed similar reports over the past few months. They all described the same thing. A silent man who would follow them on the trails, always keeping his distance, always disappearing when confronted or when they found other people. The rangers had tried to find him, of course. Every time a report came in, they would patrol the area, sometimes even getting a glimpse of the mysterious figure themselves. But each time they approached, he would simply step off the path and vanish into the dense woods. It was as if the forest itself had swallowed him whole. They never found a camp, a footprint, not a single trace of who he was or where he went. To this day, the identity of the Joggers Shadow remains a complete mystery. Was he a ghost, a local eccentric with a disturbing hobby, or something far more sinister, waiting for the one time a jogger didn't find safety in numbers? We'll probably never know. The forest keeps its secrets. Thanks for watching. If you have any unsettling stories of your own, share them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more mysteries. Stay safe out there.